Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? Welcome back to Review Sesh. If you've been here before, I really appreciate you coming back to visit me, and if you haven't been here before, give me just one moment. Let me tell you a little bit about who I am and what I do. My name's Mike, and what I do here is I review federally legal hemp products and devices. So it doesn't matter whether it's a consumable product of any kind or whether it's a functional device of any type. We're going to be looking at all of that stuff here on this channel. I really hope that you enjoy the content that I'm making for you. So, guys, we're going to be doing more, going further in this concentrate week. It's going to want to turn out to be closer to 2 weeks of content for the concentrates. We're going to be checking out another one from ShopHelloMary today. But before we do that, guys, I want to go ahead and reiterate to everybody what it is that I do here on my channel. And if you guys have been watching for any amount of time, you know that I, routinely, every video, I try to explain a little bit about what THCA is. And I'm going to be doing the same thing here today. But starting today, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. And what I'm doing is I have pre-recorded my usual THCA explanation. And over the next several months, I'm going to be adding little bits to it. I'm going to be trying to really polish up my explanation of THCA for you guys. You're going to continue to see that every episode, every video that I do. If it involves THCA, you're going to keep seeing it. So let me know what you guys think about the little pre-recorded uh, disclaimer, I guess you would say. Not really sure what you would call it. More of an explanation, a rundown of what THCA is. Um, but we're going to be doing that from here on out. And that should help me to really add in more pertinent details, more things that I believe are important about the particulars over time without uh, there being too much confusion in between videos. So, guys, let me know what you think about that. Alright, so as you guys know on my channel here, what I do is I review federally legal hemp products and devices. And a lot of these products have THCA in the name. And if you guys aren't really sure what THCA is, no worries. I'm here to educate you a little bit about it. THCA stands for tetrahydrocannabinolic acid, and it's the naturally occurring compound found on all hemp plants everywhere. More or less, it's the precursor to THC. In and of itself, though, guys, THCA is not psychoactive. You can't just go out and eat a piece of a hemp plant and get any sort of elevated effects. It doesn't really work like that. First has to undergo a process called decarboxylation. And decarboxylation may sound like a fancy chemistry word, and it is, but it's really, really simple principle. Decarboxylation literally just stands for applying heat. So it doesn't really matter whether it's, environmental heat, the heat of the sun, it's just a hot day outside, or if we apply a little bit of artificial heat, like we're known to do with a little bit of flame or an electronic heat source, like what I like to use, that decarboxylates that THCA molecule, and it drops the A right off the end of that molecule chain, and it leaves you with good old-fashioned THC. So guys, THCA, for all intents and purposes, is THC, at least in as much as it's the THC that everybody that's ever come before us has always been speaking about when they've been speaking about THC. They've been speaking about the naturally occurring compound found on all hemp plants everywhere. All right. So, and since 2018 in the federal farm bill, we can get all of these things to our doors. We don't really have to worry about going out at odd times of night, meeting strange people, getting involved with things that we don't want to get involved in, just to be able to get products like these. And when you get your products, you're going to be getting one of these. This is a pretty generic copy. This is just a notice to law enforcement and the Postal Service. And it's really just a declaration of what comes in this package. So on here it has the applicable sections of the 2018 Farm Bill. And hold on to these, guys. When you're getting these, you know you're getting from someplace that's legitimate. All right? Really do hold on to these. There's no reason to get rid of them at the moment for the foreseeable future, in any case. So just put those aside, stack them in a filing cabinet or something, along with any COAs, certificates of analysis, and stuff like that. So, with that out of the way, and without further ado, now we're going to be checking out Dosi Donny, live rosin from ShopHelloMary. I'm really excited about checking out Dosi Donny. So, I do believe this is across a Dosi Dough and Donny Burger. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I'm not really sure. Can't really find much information about it currently. But yeah, there's the jar. Very nice jars as usual. This is 70 to 149U, cold cured live rosin. And on the nose, there is a whole lot of GMO on there. Very garlicky on the nose. Very nice looking consistency. I'm gonna go ahead and take a cut here, guys, and get you guys some shots of this, and I will be back and we're gonna try it out. And I'll let you know what I think. I gotta be honest, I'm hoping this is a hitter because I really could use some rest. This is a late night recording, and I'm having a little bit of trouble sleeping, so hopefully this one does the job. Hang tight, and we'll be right back. Alright, guys, I'm back, and I've got you some amazing shots of this Dosi Donny from ShopHelloMary. I actually did get quite a few shots of this. It being a rosin, it's still, I got some really good shots. Really good. The consistency of this is actually it's very dense on the pick, but it's still quite wet and very buttery. It does have very buttery consistency to it. And so far, it seems to be working off of the pick just fine. Guys, I don't have a heated dab tool, so I just use standard pick, and it seems to work off of that just fine. Alright, guys, so as usual, I'm going to be trying this with the Crossing Core 2.1. This is a more budget-friendly e-rig, and I really do like it. I do have another e-rig that I'm going to be sharing with you guys soon, and I've been using that one for some time, just testing it out, but I still like this one. I still gravitate toward this one, and for me, it it just works better when I'm not cycling through the power mode. There we go. All right, I'm gonna get this little heat up, and like I said, guys, on the nose, this there is an awful lot of garlic, GMO. I guess the Donny Burger side of things, that garlicky burgery funk. Really excited to get a taste of that. Well, yes, very GMO forward. Heavily forward from the, I guess, the Donny Burger side of things, if that is indeed what this cross is. And I'm wanting to say it is because this is a very garlic leaning with maybe some of those meaty terps, but certain smoothness, creaminess to it as well that might be coming from the Dosi Doughs side of things. Um, really interesting. And it stays on the palate, but when it leaves the palate, it leaves it more fresh than like your standard GMO or something, if that makes any sort of sense. Your typical GMO or something, when it sticks on the palate, it kind of leaves it with a little bit of a, I don't know, not as fresh, but this is like smooth, just airy freshness when it clears the palate. It's really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and run it another time. Now, I'm hoping this is just what I need to help me sleep tonight. I've been very on edge lately. As some of you guys may know, I've quit vaping nicotine and having a lot of issues, a lot of trouble with that. A lot of brain fog, and as much as I don't feel like I have energy, I also seem to can't be unable to sleep at times. Mm, really good. Very nice. But yeah, I've been using nicotine for so long, guys, that it's a strange adjustment after so many years of vaping nicotine. And yeah, it's very difficult. I will say, if you guys don't use nicotine, don't start. It's not worth it. It's probably one of the most destructive things I've ever done to myself. And you know, I will say that you know, one- something that's helped me a lot in my sobriety, both from alcohol and now getting off of nicotine, are these, you know, federally legal hemp products. And one of the things I love about these products, guys, is that they allow me to treat myself um, and take back some of the power for myself, for managing my own issues. Um, in today's world and our Western culture, you know, we tend to put our faith of our, you know, in regards to our health and stuff, entirely in the hands of our doctors and people who we attribute some authority to, whether it's legitimate authority or not. Um, and one of the things that I'm trying to do in the coming year is to take some of that back for myself. And these products, these federally legal hemp products, that, whether it's THCA, whether it's CBD, CBG, what have you, um, they offer people an ability to, you know, really work on themselves and, take the power of supplementing your health into your own hands. Um, Now, with that said, there's a bit of responsibility that requires, and it's one of the reasons why I want to continue to try to educate everybody about what THCA is, about what CBD is, about what CBG is. And I want to make sure that people understand that there are people such as myself and others who we do get positive benefit and positive medicinal benefit from these products. And while there are people out there that, in their youth and hubris, they might, you know, give the impression that that's not what these products are. I can promise you, for me, these products are good medicine, and they offer me um, a lot. They offer me a chance to really take things into my own hands, which is really what we want. We want to be able to take care of ourselves, and this is one of those ways that I've found to take care of myself. So as I avoid things like alcohol and nicotine, um, I use THCA and hemp, and I use those things responsibly. And I'm going to continue to share, my journey and everything with you guys. Not just my journey in sobriety, but also my journey in, life in general, uh, philosophically, emotionally. Um, I'm so grateful to have all of you guys here, to have somebody to speak to as I'm making this video and I'm looking at my camera. Um, it's no longer like I'm talking to a camera. It's I honestly feel like I'm speaking directly to a lot of you guys right now, and I'm gonna keep on working at it. I'm gonna keep trying to better myself, and I'm gonna keep trying to bring better and better quality content for you guys. So stick with me, uh, bear with me as I get my head out of the sand and get back to running at full speed. All right. Until I see you next time, guys, I want you to take care of yourselves, take care of your families and your loved ones. Um, really just work on you more than anything else. When you work on you and you center on yourself, things will fall back into place. I'm having to do that now, and it's been very, very difficult because I've neglected it for too long. So take my word for it, guys. Don't neglect self-care. Get right to it. Always be working on taking care of yourselves. So, until I see you next time, as always, please stay lifted, stay blessed, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.